Alright, so the grand finale of the Unit 9 test, I think. Alright, so here we go. Identify the center and radius of the circle. That's a great clue. So we got to gather our x's, create a space because we know we're going to have to complete the square, gather our y's, create a space because we know we're going to have to complete the square, subtract 61 from both sides, and then make sure you balance out what you put here with the same items here because they're on opposite sides of the equals. So this is a 1, we love that. Take half of negative 10 is negative 5, squared is 25. But if we put a 25 there, got to put a 25 there. This is a 1, we love it. So we take half of that, which is 10. Don't forget to square it, which is 100. And this is 100. This is a perfect square trinomial. This is our little cheat code. It factors into that. This is a perfect square trinomial. There's our little cheat code. That factors into y plus 10 squared. And now this is 125. I'm going to go minus 60 just to make that 65, but then I have to subtract one more, 64. And look how nice and neat this is. The center is 5 to the right, and then down 10. The radius, don't take that. Remember, that equals r squared. So you got to take the square root of that, which is 8. Last few problems here. Graph the following parabola. Be sure to include the vertex, focus, and directrix in your graph. Well, the first thing you should always find is your vertex. And we can get that from here. That's 3 to the right, and then up 5. So we transfer that here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because this is a y equals ax squared kind, but our a is negative, we know it's a sad face. Now, this is going to make it vertically compressed. It's not stretched, so it just simply means it's going to be a little bit wide. So really emphasize that. And now the focus is going to be in here somewhere. The directrix is going to be up here somewhere. We got to find C. We're going to get it from here. Don't forget, C is a distance. What does that mean? It needs to be positive. What does that mean? Not negative. So a very rare time in math you can ignore this negative, and you can use the formula A equals 1 over 4C, but we're going to ignore that negative. So we're going to replace this with 1/8. We can just look at it and go C has to be 2. So we go up 2 to find the soil for our tulip. And if we know that this spot is 3, 5, and we went up 2, that means it's y equals 7. That's our directrix. Focus needs to go down 2 from here. So 1, 2, it's right there. And that focus would be 3 to the right, and then 2 down from 5 would be 3. So there's my focus. Now we look at this one. This is my y value. Because it's in the squared, we think opposite. So that's going to be down 2. But then this one we obey. And so that's going to move left 1. So if we go left 1, down 2, that's our vertex. We know this is an x equals ay squared kind, and this is positive. So that means our Pac-Man is going to look like this. Now this is wide, so let's go ahead and make it wide. Don't panic about how wide, just emphasize the wideness. And now we got to find C again. So there's our A equals 1 over 4C. 4 times what is 20? That would be 5. So I need to move 5 back from here because it blossoms away from the soil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget, it's a line, it's not a dot. So my directrix, because it's a vertical line, is x equals. Now to do some math, we went 1 left, but then we went 5 more, so that's -6. Don't forget the negative. Now the focus is going to be 5 units to the right of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that would move 1, 2, 3, 4 down 2. So there's our focus. Last one. Gave you an easy one, but maybe it's so easy it's hard. So there is no shift in the x direction and there's no shift in the y direction. That means our vertex is just the origin. So it's right there. So you have to know that this is a y equals ax squared kind, and this is positive, so that's a happy face. And this makes it somewhat wide. And now we're going to use that a into 1 over 4c. We can see that c is 3. So 1, 2, 3 is my soil. So that is y equals -3. I need to go 3 up, 1, 2, 3, and that's my focus. So my focus would be 0, 3. And that finishes your review for this unit. Good luck. Reach out if you have questions. Like and subscribe. Let's get viral. Let's do it.